And 3, 2, 1. Welcome everyone to Comic Book Cast Movies, the movies podcast as always. I'm Mitch. You can follow me Mitch692, and I'm joined today by Hybrid Networks Nicholas. Say hello, Nicholas.
Yes.
And
hey everyone.
Some random stranger he found on the street, and it's Aaron.
Hola, mi amigos.
Hola.
We found him outside of Walmart.
Oh. Why Walmart?
Yeah. I was giving out mangoes.
There's a long story behind the Walmart reference. We probably don't want to get into it here.
I mean, why not go? Shoot. Do it.
Aaron, what's the significance of Walmart?
Well, I was sitting outside the Walmart handing out my mangoes, as I do usually do on every Monday afternoon. When all of a sudden, a nice young man comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, you want to be on a podcast?" I'm like, "What you offering?" They're like, "We'll give you a free lifetime supply of soap." I'm like, "You got a deal," and then I'm here.
What? That's not the story of Walmart.
So you need soap then, is what you're saying?
I need a year's worth of soap. Yeah.
I thought it was a
Don't
lifetime.
ask what it's for.
You said a lifetime supply of soap.
A lifetime supply of soap. Yeah. I'll never be dirty
we gotta
again.
get on? We gotta get Cinnamon on this podcast.
Oh
God.
She does YouTube stuff now.
That's a throwback.
Yeah.
Have you just been following her this whole time? Just like she'll go back
Aaron's,
to Aaron.
Aaron's like showed me this video where she was on this. Wait, what show was that even for? That she did?
I don't know. It's like a Twitch
I think it was like
thing.
cosplay thing or something.
No, it was
I
like
think she's a big-
Who knows?
It's like not World of Warcraft.
World Star Hip Hop?
League of Legends.
Oh. Alright.
There you go. That's the story of Cinnamon and Aaron's lifetime supply of
Speaking
soap.
speaking of League of Legends, Walter White is coming back to the big screen.
He is. Thank you. As Nick just jumps right
Great-
into the topic.
Great transition.
He did. Nice segue. But yeah, I mean, why? Really?
Yeah,
Maybe
Actually,
flashbacks.
for Breaking Bad. Now everyone says it's gonna be like a hallucination thing or something. That Jesse's having. Plays
I
on the
wouldn't
run.
be surprised if he does like the Breaking Bad thing. Not Breaking Bad, the Better Call Saul, where it jumps like along the timeline and goes backwards and forwards.
Hmm.
Not that I watched a lot of Better Call Saul because that show is kind of crappy.
I've never even attempted. I know nothing
It's-
about
it's-
Better Call Saul.
It's not worth it, to be perfectly honest. But no, the movie I don't even really want one, to be perfectly honest.
No, isn't it supposed to be Jesse after the events of Breaking Bad? Like whatever happens after.
It's officially a sequel with everything, but they got all the cast returning, like Kristen Ritter and obviously Bryan Cranston. And Mike.
She died though.
Yeah, I mean, Walter died, Kristen Ritter's character died, Mike died. I can't remember Mike.
Spoilers, shit! I just started watching.
Spoilers for a show that
God damn
ended
it.
about 3-4 years ago.
No, dude, didn't it?
So,
Yeah, it's been a minute.
yeah,
Damn, that show, it's crazy that it started over 10 years ago.
it did, yeah. But
It's just like Game of Thrones too, no? Like that's like when that started was super long ago too.
it's what 7 years now or something. Game of
Yeah.
Damn. And it's all ending in April. But yeah, I don't know why this movie's getting made. I don't know. It's too late, if anything.
I feel like the hunger for Breaking Bad is still there. People are always still talking about Breaking Bad, like here and there in conversation. It's not as popular or prevalent as it was.
Yeah, but is anyone
Back
going to
when it
go
was
watch?
on.
Is anyone going to go watch the movie of it? Is the question.
Well, it's like the Sopranos film they're making too, right? Like the prequel or whatever.
See, a prequel, you've got more space to work with. Like, obviously, it's going to be safe because it's a prequel, but no, I don't know.
Well, with Breaking Bad, I was never like a super fan of the show, and plus, I don't think I ever finished it because I got the ending spoiled, so I'd never even watched the final season of it. So,
the final
Sounds so
season was
good,
alright
though.
from what I remember. I don't know,
So
it's been a while. All I remember is Aaron going on about it, and then I finally watched it.
Wait, Aaron went on about it? What? When?
When it was on, wasn't a certain Aaron went on about it, right?
Oh man.
It was dank. It was dankaroni.
Wow, dang, this
No, Anthony went on about it, I think too.
the same. They're the same people.
That's a throat. That's another thing.
Not a lot of people are gonna get that. So inside joke. But anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, it's Breaking Bad. It's a thing. It was a thing. The movie's apparently going to try and be a thing. The cast is a thing. I think that's all there's to really say. But moving on. Universal is going to try and reboot their Dark Universe for a third time.
Oh man, it's gonna work this time now.
Are you sure? Are you absolutely sure it's gonna work?
I hope.
With the Invisible Man movie with no Johnny Depp, because.
Dang.
It's just the cast nobody has in.
I mean, you might as well.
It's an invisible guy.
Just have the director
starring nobody.
This actually was pretty cool news though when it broke yesterday, because so basically it's the upgrade director Lee Whannell who's going to be doing this, and there was so much buried in that Variety article, like basically them saying with this new third reboot they're pretty much just letting all the chains off. You can do R-rated, you can do whatever tone you want, doesn't have to be connected in a shared universe thing, which is pretty much what they should have done from the start, because I have no idea why they're trying to do an Avengers style team up with the monsters, but I mean, I guess money, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, didn't the Monsters franchise do that already? Didn't they all kind of exist in their own little pocket?
Yeah, but they didn't really lean on crossover stuff until they really started to run out of ideas, and they did Frankenstein meets the Wolfman and all those kind of ridiculous crossovers and stuff. But I don't know, this sounds really cool. I hope they do go for an R rating with these movies now, because clearly R-rated horror movies are working in Hollywood nowadays.
Yeah,
I mean, people are making tons of money.
But Universal aren't.
Well, the Blumhouse stuff is working, and he's involved with these new movies too, which is good.
Oh, they are. You're right. Yeah. Which, I mean, I think if anyone's going to do it, Blumhouse is probably your better option. Isn't Jordan Peele's Us Blumhouse? It isn't.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So why not go for the people that seem to be making the most money? But the thing that I find funny that instead of just going we did Dracula, that flopped, let's reboot Dracula and start that again. It's they're just slowly working through the slate they announced. It's no, we're rebooting here, rebooting here, rebooting here.
So every movie is going to be a reboot of of the
Then
universe.
by the time they get to the end of the last reboot they could possibly do, they're just going to cross them all over. We did it anyway.
It's going to be like that SpongeBob picture where it's we saved the city.
Nice. I kind of want them to actually succeed with this to an extent. But,
oh yeah.
I'm not the biggest Monsters fan. I know that's not my wheelhouse in the slightest.
Oh, I love the old monsters. I'd love to see a new Wolfman. I think would be really cool. Another Frankenstein thing. What else? The Mummy could have been cool, but they just kind of shit all over that. So
yeah, I did not want that. No, that just looked bad. That just looked bad from the start.
And then, I mean, we kind of got a creature from the Black Lagoon movie with The Shape of Water, so I don't know if you do that again.
Tie that in. Just be there we go.
Yeah.
Del Toro, we're nicking your film.
I don't know. Aaron, what do you think about this stuff, though? The guy that did Upgrade is now doing The Invisible Man to act as a reboot.
I mean, the action will look cool. For
what's he going to do to turn invisible? Come on.
You just see him not punching things.
Yeah.
I mean, you see the thing get punched.
You see a bunch of things getting punched, but not the person doing it.
Can we make him really super strong and just have people flying all over the place?
Just suit 2 OP.
Just make him like One Punch Man. Everyone flies.
Yeah. Or he's like the Wolfman, like Hulk, but it's you just see things getting thrown the fuck around, but you can't see what it is.
It's like a giant footprint on the floor. It's ooh.
Ooh.
I mean, to be fair, not being able to see monsters and stuff's probably for the best. If you really want to make it scary, it's got the potential to be the scariest one, but it would be cool. I imagine. As if it gets made. I'm not holding my breath for it, but.
I'm trying to think. It has a good chance of getting made. I don't know what Lee Whannell is doing besides that these days. one thing that I was gonna say too is I was hoping that Blumhouse would actually get the old slasher films like Freddy and Jason and those kind of characters, but I guess them getting the monsters is cool too.
So, was it Halloween the recent one?
Mm-hmm.
Like, didn't that do quite well?
Yeah, did tons of money.
Yeah, so I doubt they'd get it now, but you never know. Never say never. But moving on to our next topic, and something that Nick actually brought up before we started the show, Bumblebee is getting a sequel reportedly after its international success. Because
China saved
people
it.
saying that's going to be flopping. Overseas saved it, kind of.
Yep, it's like Venom.
Oh, we don't talk about that movie. Why?
Isn't it crazy that Venom made like 600 and some odd million overseas alone? It's like,
what did it make in domestic? It wasn't that
I think
much,
only like
was it?
210.
Yeah, so it's not like America liked it that.
Oh, China loved it. They love Venom.
Well, it's got tentacles in it, really.
They just love garbage.
I mean, they liked Aquaman. So.
Oh,
Ooh, jeez.
that.
The shade.
Yeah.
The shade.
Yeah, I fell asleep when I was watching Aquaman the second time.
I mean, I went. Why did you watch it a second time?
Oh, well,
It just
you saw
self-hate,
it a
like
lot.
the new age depression. Just like, oh,
I have the AMC A-list, so I can go see movies technically whenever I want. And I was just like, shit, I'm gonna just go see it again.
nah.
I was just that's when I'm like halfway into the movie. I'm like, I really regret this now. I'm like, I want to go home.
Let me make sure that I know that it's shit. I need to definitively say that this is garbage.
Am I sure I don't like it? I'm sure now.
But no, with Bumblebee though, it is kind of crazy how it has taken a good month now or so for the movie to finally cross 400 million. But it's cool that it's profitable now, because I think it only cost like 100, maybe 150.
It wasn't that high of a budget. Where was it?
No.
It's falling out the top 10 though. 135 productions, so whatever market on top of that. Which
Yeah,
how
they didn't market it that much.
I was gonna say, with how little they marketed the thing, like I can't see that being the usual like 1-to-1 or whatever.
No.
I mean, it's cool that's made a profit, and it's kind of. I suppose we'll see if the sequel can build on that, but.
There was talk about like Optimus Prime being in it, or maybe they were talking about like an Optimus solo film or something. Or
They were talking about an Optimus solo film, but they don't know how to do it, or something.
Well,
like that.
it's the same problem with Yoda. It's like you have a character that theoretically would be cool, but they can kind of do everything and they know everything. So what can you really do?
I was gonna say, it doesn't also help that we've had Optimus Prime movies since like 2006.
Yeah.
So. Like, I can understand why you'd want to go straight to him, but, if you're going to save anything till last, save him till last. Like, just have him sprinkled in throughout different movies. But then who do you do next? Do you do a Megatron movie? Do you do a Starscream? Who do you do?
Not sure. I definitely want to see Megatron in G1, though. That'd be cool.
Wasn't he cut out of Bumblebee?
Yes. There was a scene that was scripted that they didn't film. And like Gerald mentioned, they are talking about a Beast Wars thing too, which is like shocking to me. I'm like, what, Beast Wars?
I'd say I can't get a grip on Beast Wars. Did people really like that as younger, or was it one of those like not as great ones? Because I was never really into the Transformers growing up. So.
Yeah, that was before my time. I know my dad liked it. That's his generation and stuff. But well, I thought that was your generation too, Max. You're a kid of the '80s, right?
No. I'm a 90s kid.
Oh, shit. Dude, I had this all wrong. This whole time I thought you were like 40. No, I'm joking.
No, how dare you? God damn. If I'm 40, you're like 38.
I was born in 1969, yeah.
Oh, good year. Good year.
Yep.
Good year.
But no,
Good times.
Bumblebee was one that I actually missed, even though I could probably still go see it now. But
Oh, you didn't see it in the theaters?
No.
Oh. Wait, Aaron, did you see it?
I did, yeah. I freaking loved it, dude. It was a fun time. I was like, wow, so this is what Transformers is supposed to be. Well then,
yeah.
I hope we get the sequel. Which it is now.
I'm
It's
afraid
cool.
it is, you know, past 400.
So the Bane
Yeah.
movies just not happened, or they shouldn't ignore those now?
Apparently, I don't know. I've heard mixed things. People saying it retconned it out entirely, and some people saying it's half and half. But
There's so much stuff that contradicts what was in the first Transformers that there's no way you can't say it's a retcon, even though they keep saying, "Oh well, it's not a reboot." What it's like, what it clearly is, though. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
it's probably best they reboot, especially after the last night, because yikes, that was a
Oh yeah.
that was like
Wait,
4
this guy
hours.
this guy in the chat saying, "Why does Aaron sound like Tristan?" Does
Because
he?
he's Tristan. No.
Oh, sound like Tristan now.
I like when Tristan's on the podcast because he'll just like come out of literally nowhere. You're like, where were you?
Poor Tristan.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bumblebee, it's cool. A sequel. I mean, I haven't seen the movie, so I can't really be excited for anything, but it's what it is. I'll be surprised.
Check it out.
Yeah, check it out. Give it more money.
Yeah, do it.
But, speaking of something that I don't think needs more money, apparently Funko Pop are having their own movie from Warner Brothers,
Ugh.
which is Funko Pops are cheap, shitty little things, and this is probably going to be a cheap, shitty version of Toy Story.
Yeah, I feel like they're trying to go on the like that, and then the Lego movie hype stuff.
Yeah, make all the money off toys even more. Do we
It's
have?
supposed to be this is an animated hybrid, right? Or live action? Or...
Yeah. So it's not. It's probably going to be that Toy Story with Space Jam. Really, maybe not quite Space Jam.
What?
'Cause it's hybrid.
The Space Jam was good though.
I mean, was it? No, I no, I like it. But do we have anyone attached to this, or is it too early for that?
No, this shit was like leaked. Daniel RPK, our boy over there, he leaked this shit.
It's Daniel
Warner,
Richmond now.
Warner should be having their snipers on or whatever. Yeah, Daniel Rickman, or whatever his name is. I don't know.
He's public enemy #1.
Yeah, dude. What's interesting about the Warner slate that he leaked is that they had, what was it? They had the DC Super Pets, I think. They had some Looney Tunes stuff, Funko.
It's the Jetsons.
Jetsons, yeah.
You got Cat in the Hat, which I imagine those dates are they're starting in like 2019 and 2020. That's not actually the release year, I assume.
Yeah, I'm just the Funko thing. I mean, it might be cool. I don't mind the Funko shorts that they do. Like sometimes they put out like little animated shorts to kind of like hype up a new set or something.
Yeah, I'd imagine it's
alright.
like that as well. So, no, you just watch one of those and watch it for an hour and a half, and you've got essentially the movie. So.
What is the audience for this though? Like, were the people gonna see it or?
Well, that's the question, isn't it? You would think with the amount they actually sell, that it's got an audience for it, but I don't know. Apparently, those videos do quite well on their YouTube. So,
Okay.
I wonder. I don't know. I'd imagine there is an audience for it. I wouldn't be surprised if there. No.
Yeah.
Would anyone see a Beanie Baby movie?
Maybe 20 years ago.
I don't know. It's a bit of an anomaly for me, really.
I guess the only cool thing that I saw from like the art and stuff was that there's no like restriction on characters. They had like Marvel characters in there, DC, like other movies. They had a Xenomorph Funko in there.
Wasn't it also like Hellboy?
Yeah, they had like everything. I don't know how that works. Maybe that's just concept art, or.
I mean, it could just be concept art. I imagine. I suppose if they can get the rights for like the toys, they could probably get the movie rights. It's not like you're restricting anything.
No, Feige. When they call Feige to use that, he'll just be like, "Nah, I don't like it."
We went Iron Man. Yeah, sorry. No,
yeah, Aaron, what do you think about Funko movie? The Funko dolls.
Man, what the Funko? What is this, dude?
It's a Funko movie. That's what it is.
It's the Funko movie. Man, look, whatever. If the Lego movie can do its thing, It's either going to go one of two ways. It's going to go the Lego movie route or the emoji movie route.
Oh.
I mean, the idea of Funko movie is more emoji to me than Lego.
Oh.
Yeah,
I was surprised this isn't from Sony, to be honest. It sounds like a Sony idea.
Who's behind it?
Warner Brothers.
Warner.
No, I mean, do they have directors?
Oh no. This is a leak. Like we were saying, that this was not been officially announced yet. It was like leaked production art of their animated slate over the next couple of years.
Okay, so Funko movie. Yeah, man, I think it could be fun. Depends on what they go with it. I feel like Funko is such a wide variety. There's a bunch of different places you can take it. And if you want to use those little big-ass headed things to tell a story.
Here's a question, because they don't have mouths. They don't really talk in those animated shorts. So is it going to be just like the little noises they make? Or is they actually going to have proper dialogue? Because if all you get is like, it's going to be...
Yeah, they're going to have grunting.
Haven't they started to give them mouths, though?
I don't know.
No?
The newer ones?
I don't think they do.
Oh. They all wear masks, I don't know.
I mean, do they all wear masks? I wouldn't know.
Some of them do. There's Spider-Man ones. There's comic ones. It depends on if they're trying to do like original Funks. No one's going to care about that. But I feel like the appeal of them doing a Funko movie is they're going to use a bunch of properties.
I mean, the original ones are called Spastic Plastic, and I don't think they're going to do anything like that. You're not going to have like Funko Spastic Plastic. They're already getting
I've never
in trouble
heard of
with
those.
So.
What tone do they go for? Is this a family friendly adventure, or is this a dark and gritty Funko?
Absolutely hard up. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hardest of ours, all the blood you can ask for. Hardcore sex scenes. Hardcore Funko sex. You can get Funko in there.
That's for Pornhub, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it's for Funko Hub in their world.
Oh god.
Dang.
He's gonna Funko on her face.
That's that's just wrong. But yeah, it's I don't really know why this is a thing, or why they're trying to make it a thing. Especially when we've got like the Jetsons on that image as well. Like,
yeah, I actually just want to see more Looney Tunes and Animaniac stuff.
They don't like Looney Tunes, do they? Let's be real.
Aren't they working on a Wile E. Coyote thing though?
Oh
Roadrunner?
yeah. What is it? Isn't it Wile E. Coyote versus something?
Yeah, versus the Marvel Universe.
I'd pay for that. It'll be over in like 30 minutes, but I'd pay for it. Straight to TV.
Straight to Pornhub.
Oh. I mean, most things are straight to Pornhub, let's be honest.
Even, remember one of the Infinity War Comic-Con trailer leaked on there? That was like the only place you can watch it.
I think it's still on it, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised.
No, but like for a while, that was like the only place you could watch it, though.
God, Pornhub's doing the Lord's work.
Yeah.
Right. Onto
Speaking of porn,
really? What were you
Oscar noms.
I was gonna say, is that your porn?
Oscar porn.
Yeah, do the AVN Awards. Yeah.
All right. Of course, Oscars. Moving swiftly on from that. I don't know how you want to handle this. Like, what do you think's going to be? Like, what do you want to see win? Really?
Dude, the Oscars suck. It's all about the Game Awards.
Oh.
I would like to see, just for the fan in me would like, fuck it, let's see Black Panther win. Obviously, that's not going to happen.
Whoa, hey now.
You're a rock star.
Don't say obvious. Hey, you never know. Black Panther's winning like every award now, dude.
Is it? Didn't it get like nothing from the PGAs?
No, it got the cast award, the ensemble.
No, wasn't that from the Screen Actors Guild?
The SAG award, yeah.
I say PGA only got like 2 noms or something and didn't get anything.
What we do know is this year's going to break records because at least one of the 2 comic book movies nominated is getting an Oscar this year.
What, Spider-Verse?
That's for sure. Spider-Verse has it in the bag.
Spider-Verse got the Globe, so it kind of like it's got better odds than anything.
I really hope Spider-Verse wins for Best Animated, because it deserves it.
It really does, dude. It was my favorite movie last year. And and I've saw the animated movies nominated, and I think it's definitely the best one out of the
I thought
four.
it was definitely the best comic film or superhero genre film besides Venom last year. So.
Oh God!
Why?
Don't put it in the same sentence as Venom.
Yeah, dude. See Sony out here making moves.
And Sony getting the Marvel Oscars. You know, they're putting.
Yeah. They should have put Venom up for original song though.
Yeah, but should they?
Yeah, that was good. The Eminem.
It's just like, is it really a
But
song?
he managed to make a song out of. He managed to put Eddie Brock and Marvel in lyrics somehow.
Oh man.
I say all I remember from that song was just that. I'm gonna write.
Only Sony can bring blockbusters back to 2002.
Oh. I mean, they're still stuck in 2002, so
they are.
They're not really bringing anything back. They just give people.
Yeah, like that Men in Black, trailer for the new one. It looks so dated. Like I don't know. It just looked like MIB 2, which is not good.
Yeah, but I enjoyed it. I didn't mind. Their chemistry is decent.
They're trying to relive the glory days.
Isn't that a reference to something?
Probably.
You know, there's one. Aaron and I have seen a few of these Oscar movies on here.
I say I'm behind on my Oscar.
Yeah, one of them that's like getting a lot of talk. I think they got snubbed actually. Is If Beale Street Could Talk, and we actually recently saw that, but we thought it was a stinker, right? Like a sleepy.
I didn't think it was bad. I didn't think it was a bad movie. It was just really slow. I understood what they were trying to do with their story and their message. I just personally found the pacing slow, and the story is something not that you've seen before, or just I think the way it was executed and the dialogue is what makes it interesting. But the story itself is kind of like meh. I definitely think Moonlight was a better film than this one was.
What about Green Book? Because we saw that too.
Green Book was good. Green Book was enjoyable. It was a feel-good movie, you know. Great performances by Mahershala Ali and Viggo Mortensen. I think that's definitely a contender, an understandably reasonable movie to be included in that category.
Yeah,
I wonder who's going to win for Best Actor.
I've never heard Aaron sound so like posh. Not posh, but very enunciated as well. Just like, this is a different Aaron, I'm not used to it.
You know, it was we talk about movies.
Where's Alwyn gone? But like, who do you think, like, realistically, who do you reckon is going to get Best Picture?
Probably Roma, dude.
Yeah.
Honestly, because that's the only movie in the Best Picture category that also has Best Director. And that usually is a sign that it's going to get the Oscar.
In recent years, it's not gone that way.
No. Hasn't Green Book been winning a lot of the awards, though, at the recent Globes?
I think it's been getting a couple of them, yeah. But, I don't know. As I said, I'm behind on my Oscar movies, so...
Dang.
I don't think Black Klansman needs to be there. I thought Black Klansman was good, just the ending kind of like...
Oh man, yeah, that was the.
So why is Bo Rap there though? That's surprising, especially with the whole singer stuff.
Bohemian Rhapsody, yeah, it doesn't make sense. It was good. It wasn't like Oscar good though.
So wasn't it like really safe? Like they changed the looks of Brian May and everything. But...
Yeah, it was a really safe movie about a very risque band.
A bit risque.
So, risque, right?
Risque. No, it's. I don't know.
Black Panther will win. Yes.
I say I don't think Black Panther's gonna win it. I wouldn't be surprised if.
You just want to see the salt from the DCEU stands.
Oh yeah, I mean.
Remember they clutched onto
seeing my Twitter just get destroyed.
But they hold on to that Suicide Squad Oscar till their deathbed, dude. It's crazy.
So what one did Suicide Squad win? Was it hair and makeup?
It was just costume.
Or was it just costume?
Was it costume or was it makeup?
I thought it was hair and makeup because they beat Star Trek. And everyone's like, why did they beat Star Trek?
I don't know. It was one of those stupid awards that doesn't really mean anything, but the DC were like, we got one.
I'm gonna say Black Panther's in costume design. I can see it getting that.
Yeah.
What? Let me see what Black Panther. I feel like we'll get something, if not Best Picture.
I'm gonna say because it's what it's Best Picture, hair and makeup, original song, original score. It's in production design, sound mixing.
Yeah, I feel like costume has a really good shot actually.
I can see maybe production design getting it. Maybe.
I can see that too. I think it's funny that Black Panther's nominated for Best Picture, but it wasn't even the best comic book movie in its genre.
No. Well, I mean,
Venom.
Infinity War only got
good.
visual effects.
Oh, Venom was better though.
No, Shushnik.
Black Panther. Yeah, those rhinos, I can't.
Because I feel like Infinity War and Spider-Verse are both better than Black Panther.
I agree. I enjoy Black Panther to an extent, but
What about Aquaman?
what about it?
Aquaman.
No.
He existed.
I mean, that's the thing that he did, yeah. I don't see why
It's the
people
thing that he did.
I don't see why people got so upset about that for visual effects. It wasn't. It didn't look that good. Right. When everyone's floating there, you can just tell they're on a green screen.
There was that one part when remember when they go to that secret like underwater boat that has like oxygen or something? That like there's a part where like you see Mira swimming towards the camera. It just looks so awful. I was like, whoa.
I mean, that's most
The floating head. You know what comic book movie people don't ever talk about from last year is freaking Deadpool.
Yeah, because Deadpool 2 wasn't good.
It was just a thing that happened, and you're just like, oh man.
Or Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh yeah.
I like Ant-Man.
Dude, that was such a nothing film.
It was, but I enjoyed it for it.
I mean, I like Evangeline Lilly.
It existed purely to have that after credit scene in the front. That's it.
That should have been like a YouTube video or something.
I mean, no.
Literally, Ant-Man and the Wasp's entire plot could have been like a
YouTube short. It could have been a Marvel
really,
one shot.
It could.
Could have been a Marvel one-off.
But what?
Yeah, it could have. One of those little DVD movies they put on with the special features or whatever.
But Nick, what do you think about Solo being nominated for visual effects?
It got nominated for something?
Yeah, visual effects.
Oh, visual effects? I mean, I guess, because ILM, but...
So I don't think it did anything...
I don't even remember that movie.
Did you see Solo?
Yeah.
I did, yeah. Unfortunately,
okay.
It's fine. It's a thing that happened, but
it's like the
only
Iron Man 2 of the Star Wars movies.
It's like Rogue One. It didn't need to really happen, but.
You know, the only thing that I remember from Solo that would be like a big visual effects thing was the part when they're flying and there's like that creature, the Millennium Falcon.
What you mean, the end of the movie?
Yeah, that's like the only thing that I would like think of with the visual effects. But beyond that, I don't even know. I mean, I guess the robot, the L3 was all CG too. No, or
yeah. I suppose. Then like. Is it going to beat Christopher Robin? Because you all know that's the front runner.
Oh, we gotta have Pooh get an Oscar.
Get that Pooh Oscar.
Yeah. But nah, I don't know what's gonna like take home the most this year.
Is Infinity War in VFX?
Yeah, it's the only one I got nominated for.
It's probably gonna.
Josh Brolin was robbed. They should have made a category for him.
So wait, is Black Panther nominated for Best Visual Effects?
No.
Thankfully, no.
Good, because that was garbage.
Dude, that train fight.
Ugh, that's rough.
That was. You can tell they kind of scrimped for Infinity War there.
Dude, they stole from X-Men 1. Remember that part in X-Men 1 during the final battle when Wolverine like does that spin thing off the
Statue of Liberty?
Yeah, they did that in Black Panther. I was like, no.
I didn't think of that, so thanks. Just oh no. What? No.
You never want to do a virtual.
Which part in Black Panther did he do the spin?
What was that?
What?
No, what part did Black Panther steal from X-Men?
Where Wolverine's on the Statue of Liberty and he like spins around one of that crown spells.
Oh god.
And Black Panther does that. You go on the train bit.
Yeah, when they're on the train, you know those like when the train is like a track and they have the little pole things on the sides. Black
The
Panther
train's
does
like a
that.
track.
Oh yeah, he totally does that. I remember. God.
Oh no. I'm convinced that Ryan Coogler had nothing to do with that third act. There's no way.
I mean, some of the dialogue, maybe. Well, don't they do the whole, like, don't worry about the action scenes, we've got that covered. So.
But then, how did the casino fight look so good?
Because Coogler was in it. And it wasn't all CG, probably. That helped. But
There was CG in it, but like, yeah, no, it was
the casino fight?
much better.
There wasn't a lot in that casino fight. Unless all the money.
Black Panther car hopping and then the car flip.
Yeah, but that wasn't in the
Okoye
casino.
flying.
I was talking about in the casino.
In the actual casino.
Yeah. No, that's why we're saying casino, not in the street. The car. They're two different places. But anyway, I think that'll bring the Oscar talk to a close. Now, you two still here? I have connection problems. Reconnecting.
You're here.
Ah, you're here. I don't know if that was my end or if that was your end. But it gave me the beeps. It spooked me.
Beeps.
But anyway, we're going to move on to the top 5 of the box office for January 25th to 27th. Spider-Verse, The Kid Who Would Be King, Aquaman, The Upside, and Glass were the top 5. Glass being number 1. How? I don't know, because...
the stream died.
Did the stream die?
No.
I was really asked, alright, I've got the Skype still going. That can be fine. But, so yeah, I don't know why Glass was in the top 5, because that movie was garbage.
It was ass.
It was.
Glass
is ass.
Yeah.
Well, Glass is ass.
Wait,
people said that the ending is brilliant. Like it's a subvert your expectations.
Why? Because I mean, it's subverted my expectations. I was expecting a good ending, but that's not what I got. What I got was 2 guys hugging and punching a van. But
that was such a shitty fight scene. Oh god.
God, those fights were so bad. All they do is bear hug each other and do nothing.
And for a movie called Glass wasn't in it. He's not really integral to anything. You could probably take.
Neither was Bruce Willis.
Dude, the best. Can we talk spoilers on this about Glass, or is it?
I mean, sure you can. Yeah, go on. Why not? Who wants to see
Glass spoilers coming up?
Dude, the best freaking part of Glass. Me and Aaron died in the theater. Was when during the final fight when Sam Jackson falls out of his chair and screams. Oh my god.
That was so bad.
Died in the theater.
That was so bad. I don't know. I don't know why people are liking this movie. It's not like it's the definition of pretentious.
Dude, they killed Bruce Willis in a puddle.
Yes, they did.
They drowned his ass in a fucking puddle.
They did.
What a bitch way to go out.
So, The Upside is actually number 2. That's a movie I've been meaning to see. I just haven't made it to the theater.
So, what's The Upside about? I haven't actually.
It's a remake, right, of The Untouchables, I think.
Yeah, it's basically Kevin Hart takes care of like a paraplegic Bryan Cranston, and they tell jokes. They tell jokes. And
wait, they tell drugs?
They tell drugs and cook meth.
They tell drugs and cook meth.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a heartwarming tale apparently. So check it out if you want to cry.
No, check out The Kid Who Would Be King. That movie.
I've heard nothing about that.
That's because
is it good?
I don't know. No one's seen it.
It's not advertised very well.
No. I think I've seen one thing on Twitter about it, and that's it. No trailers, nothing. But
they're trying to bury it.
For The Upside?
No, The King Who Would Be King. No, The Kid.
Oh, The Kid. Yeah, that movie is sadly flopping. I've heard it's actually really good.
Really?
Is it really?
Yeah, I've heard like great things about it. They said it's. I mean, Joe Cornish directed it. He did Attack the Block. I think he's a good director. He's kind of. I think he's friends with Edgar Wright. So,
Oh, dude, it's in theaters.
Yeah, it's right in theaters right now. Yeah.
Yeah, so it came
Is
out.
it playing?
Came out this
Is it
weekend.
playing near us?
Yeah, it should be.
Oh, let's go.
All right, right now. Okay.
No,
Sure,
later.
go right now. We'll wrap this up. Why not?
Yeah. Bye, guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.